Hi guys, welcome to Time Out Show. It's your girl Shola here. If you're new here, hey girl, how you doing? And if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. It means the world to me. My video starts with, I know I've been gone for a long time, but I'm back. And then I go away again. But I'm sorry. Sometimes life is lifing, and other times I'm just like underwhelmed with the makeup products out there, and that then doesn't lead me to really filming as such. So today I'm going to be comparing the Fenty Eaze Drop Stick to the Fenty Eaze Drop Liquid and showing you guys just like my thoughts and, you know, what I think about them. Like, is it worth picking this up? Should you stick to this one? Anyways, I'm going to shut up now and get straight into reviewing this lovely product by Miss Fenty Rihanna, and stay tuned. Alright guys, so I finally all set up. So I'm just gonna like talk about what this does, what it claims to do, that kind of vibe, and then we'll get into it. So this is the Fenty Eaze Drop Blur Smooth Tint Stick. So it's really the little sister to the Fenty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. Just for anyone who is like similar skin tones to me, I got this in the shade 20, and I also have this in the shade 20. Hopefully this is a good shade match, but let's wait and find out. So this retails for £28. It's available in Boots for my UK girlies, and it's available in, I want to say, 25 shades. It's a long wear, light buildable coverage that resists fading and transferring.
Bombastic side-eye.
Y'all already know how I feel about all these transfer proof foundations. Easy to use tint stick that you can apply anywhere, anytime, no tools required. Murmur butter melts into skin and helps provide all the hydration. Quick blur complexion delivers a blurred, smooth and second skin finish. Sodium hyaluronate helps provide hydration. Color True Pigments helps resist oxidation, and it is 100%, the whole packaging is 100% recyclable. Okay, today I'm going to be trying both of them side by side because I am actually wondering why Fenty decided to release the same product essentially again, because they're the same thing, just in a different like packaging, different like so this is solid, and if this is actually a good product, this would be great for when you're traveling and you only have like hand luggage and you just want to like no liquid but you got foundation, right? I'm going to be putting the Eaze stick on this side of my face and the Eaze Drop on this side of my face. Before I go ahead and start swatching this on my face, I'm just gonna finish the rest of my base prep and put on some primer and, you know, all that good stuff. I forgot to use my Bobbi Brown base primer. I would usually go with this underneath the milk, but it's okay. That's what the packaging looks like. I think she's really pretty. When you first open it, it comes with this little cap on the top. And that's as much product as you get. Personally, I feel a bit ripped off because why is it so small? Let's swatch this on my face directly. Immediately that looks a little orange, but let's blend it out. So I kind of like to try blending out my foundation around my jawline because that's where you would really see the demarcation between like my neck and my face if my foundation shade was like wrong. I think that this appeared into my skin really well. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more and try that again. I also think it's done a decent job covering up my hyperpigmentation, so definitely buildable coverage. So this is my skin, sans makeup, and this is my, well, I'm gonna finish with the side of my face and then do that comparison again. I don't own any stick foundations. The last stick foundation I owned was the black opal one. I think it was in shade Topaz or shade Nutmeg or something like that, I don't know, but yeah, that was the last stick foundation I owned, and mind you, that was like when I was in college, so which is like years ago, without revealing my age. If you've probably been following my channel, you know that I am so anti applying foundation with your hands. Just for me personally, I know that it works and I know that, you know, it gives people good results, but I just don't like it. I just don't like constantly touch my face like that. But with skin tints, that's when I will definitely make an exception But yeah, so this is what she looks like. I think in terms of coverage, definitely shocked me, and I like that, you know, it actually does a pretty decent job covering up my hyperpigmentations and my imperfections. So yes, and also it feels like I have nothing on my skin, which we love. Lightweight, buildable, yes, yes, yes. So I'm going to move on to the other side of my face using the Fenty Eaze drop. I'm starting to think maybe I should have gone with shade 19. I don't know, actually. I love the shades, are quite like interchangeable. Like when I was looking at shades on the website, if I didn't already own the Eaze drop tint, the liquid version in the shade 20, I probably would never have gotten the other the stick version in the shade 20, because it just looked so dark, like the swatches and stuff they did. But I guess I really don't know why. I don't know why it looks so dark, but... And so this is what they essentially look like side by side. Let me know what version you guys prefer. So I'm just gonna grab my Morphe E63 brush and kind of like tap the product in on both sides. So I'm gonna flip it to the other side and do this one. I think so far in terms of like blurring, I feel like the stick side I kind of slightly prefer a bit more. It just doesn't, like, my pores don't seem as enlarged on this side versus this side. And also, I don't know why, but this side just looks a bit more like oily. Well, this side just looks a bit more matte. So definitely liking the finish of this side a bit more than this side. Other than that, I don't really see any big differences. Okay, so at the top we're going in with the E-stick, and then the liquid version. But you can tell that the E-stick is definitely a bit more orange, while the liquid version is a bit more like, has more of a golden undertone, which is why when I first put the E-stick on my face, my initial reaction was this looks a bit orange, but not in a bad way, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to cheat a little and start my wear test now before I go off camera and finish the rest of my makeup, because it is a bit late. And yeah, so right now it's 7:07 p.m. so I am going to keep on my makeup for a couple hours, maximum 4 or 5, that kind of vibe. Let's just see what we look like in terms of longevity, things of me creasing, you know, yada yada yada. You know the drill. Also, I'm going to try my very best to leave these swatches on my hand, because I know that there was a claim that it doesn't oxidize. So I want to see what it looks like. Maybe by the time I'm done finishing my makeup, and just see like if it actually oxidizes or if it doesn't oxidize. Yeah. Hi guys, I am back again. So before I finish up my makeup, I just decided I'm not going to do a separate video, and I'm just going to do it in the same video. So this is a Patrick Tar Double Take Cream and Powder Blush in the shade She's Baked. Now, the gag about this is that you're supposed to do your powder blush first and then your cream blush next. Oh, this is what she looks like on the inside. Very pretty color, I really like her. I have been using this for a little while now since I got it. I only recently picked it up, but I have been using it and I actually really like it. And I think the whole idea of when you put the cream on top of the powder is that it gives you like a more dewy look. And that's great at the start, especially if you're an oily skin girl. That's great at the start, but you know, when you start getting oily when your makeup's been on your face for a while, then you just really start to shine excessively. I'm gonna do it the normal way. Well, I said the normal way, but like the way you're supposed to use it, which is powder first, and then gonna zoom you guys in. I'm not really I can't really see my placement, so don't watch the technique, just look at the product. Okay, thank you. The powder by itself, not really my favorite thing. And then let's go on top of it with the cream. This is essentially what she looks like. As you can see, like, there's just that glow about me, like, you know, like yum. But this is a lot if you're, you know, an oily skin girl and you know you're gonna get oily for the rest of the day. So be mindful about that. I'm gonna go powder this down with the other version because. So this is the cream with the powder on top of it. I think you should get a bit of that shine, but I think this is more like long wearing in my opinion. I get what they were trying to do by doing the powder first and then the cream, but I don't know. Alright guys, I am back. Sometimes I just go from straight up haggard to looking gorgeous, which is exactly what's happened today. And y'all can't tell me that there is what is that word? Is it serotonin? I don't know if serotonin is a word, but like, you know, the hormones or the thing that makes you feel good, whatever that is. When you do your makeup and you just look super, super cute, there's something about it. Because respectfully, I thought I was having a shit day, and now it's, you know, I'm ready to like go out. Anyways, it's 7:46 and yeah, the beat is done. So I'm gonna try and keep this on until about, Max is gonna be on for us until like about 12. I'm gonna try and come back at that time and check in. But so far I would say that I like it. I have no problems with it. I think I look super cute with it. I think it's photographs really cute nicely as well. Oh, is that me? Yeah. Oh my god. Like, okay, I know I'm showing you guys on the screen, but I might put the picture like on this actual screen. Wait, let me do this side. Yeah, no, 100% in terms of like how it photographs, I'm preferring the stick side to the liquid side. I will say I have had the liquid one for a while, and the thing about the liquid side that I'm not always too crazy about is just the longevity. I don't think it lasts very long, but I'm hoping that the stick has come to fix that. Anyways, I'm gonna start rambling on. Oh, actually, before I do that, can we take a minute for the lips? I mean, take a minute for the whole face, but also take a minute for the lips. I love this lip gloss. It is the, I don't know if it's new. I don't think it's new. I think the full size is new, but like they had a mini size before. So this is the Fenty gloss in the shade RiRi. It's kind of like almost a purpley, pinky gloss. And again, if you've been watching my channel, you know that I'm not the biggest fan of like purpley glosses. But this one, this girl right here, she's gonna be my best friend. I'm gonna be wearing her all day, every day. If you've gotten this far and you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. I love to see you guys here, so please subscribe. I don't know if I've rubbed off the products now or what, but they've both kind of really disappeared into my skin. Definitely the liquid one oxidizes a little because as you can see it's gotten a bit darker. And this one, I think they both oxidize a smidge bit, nothing crazy, like they don't change. I'd say they go like maybe a tiny shade darker. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'll say. I don't think it's anything crazy, but again, that's it. Okay, so I am back, and I'm looking like a glazed donut, but you know, we're not mad at it. It is 11:04 p.m. 11:04 p.m. Yep, I've had this on for 4 hours, and this is as far as we're gonna get. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. My energy is depleted. Just gonna zoom you guys in. So both sides have gotten quite oily around my T-zone, and like as you can see, my cheeks look quite oily. I will say that I did blot my nose. I didn't touch like anything on the other sides, but like, I blotted my nose because I was recording another video and I just looked at oily mess and I was just like, gotta go. Like, I don't know if you guys can know, like this is like, look at how, because of the blush that I used today as well, but look at how like glowy and like just oily this looks. And this is why I had to set it, the Patrick Tar blush, with like the powder after, because I'm like, imagine I had just the cream and then all this oil and I was sipping in, like, do you know what I'd look like? I'll look a mess. If we've forgotten, this side is the stick and this is the liquid version. So honestly, everything is exactly where I put it. Everything's exactly where I put it. Nothing's moved, budged, or anything. I will say like around my upper lip, there's a bit of like, there's something going on. But it's on both sides. It's not just, okay, but it's on both sides. It's not just on one side, so I can't really blame any particular products. It's just that. I personally think that this side is actually a lot more oily. Like, I can see oils like down here, even like, and whereas here it's not, it's still like just a bit up here. I don't know, like, I think this side is a little more oily personally, just from looking at it. But if you guys disagree, let me know. Again, they're both skin tints, so like I'm not expecting them to be like the most long wearing product out there. I think that this might be slightly biased, or maybe because the stick is, you know, newer to me and it's a bit more exciting right now. But I feel like right now I kind of prefer the stick, and for a couple of reasons. I think it's, you know, a lot more convenient in terms of like, you know, the packaging and everything. You know, a stick is quite like, it's just convenient to move around. You can kind of do your makeup on the go without brushes and anything, or, you know, pretty good. And there was something about the way it applied as well that I really liked compared to this side. And maybe not too great of a difference in terms of like oil control, but I still think that I just prefer this side. Again, it's just a personal preference. So I think those three reasons are probably why I would say that I prefer the stick. And I think anyone who is like oily skin as well might prefer the stick, because I feel like this side already starts off a bit more oily than this side started, if that made sense. So like, even from the get-go, this side, like I said before, was like a bit oily, or a bit oilier, or a bit like more dewy as compared to this side. So maybe that's like, you know, that's the thing, like people with oily skin can use the stick, and people with normal to dry skin can use the tint. So I'm gonna blot my face now. Well, I'm gonna apply some powder on my face and take some of the shine away, finally. Defo, when you get oily, you're better off just blotting with this product and not putting on anything, because I definitely see a bit of like, I'll see if I can zoom it like in. I don't know if it's gonna pick up on camera, but I don't like how the skin is looking. The skin just did a 180. I'm not a fan. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for me. If you've enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna be signing out, and I'm gonna see you guys in a bit. Bye.